I'm Eudald, or Hermano, the pedagogue lead here at 42 Prague, and in this video I'm going to show you how to navigate around our intranet. This will be the main tool you will be using during your discovery, so let's get started. So here you can see the page you will see once you log in, once you sign in with your login and your password. You can see here on the left, this is the default profile picture that you will have. Um, you might have seen students with their profile picture. This is because they are our students and we took a picture of them during their studies. You can see the first name and last name. This is a test account, so you will see these are not real names, it's just for testing purposes. And you can see the login right here. Also, you can see it here in the top right corner. So yeah, you can see this is a progress bar of the current courses, the current program you are doing. You can see that this is a fresh account, so it has 0 and 0%. If you would complete, this will fill up and eventually level up. You can see here, this is the name of the program of the courses I'm doing right now with this account, which is Discovery PC in Python. If this is not the case for you, don't worry. The intranet is the same for everyone, and everything you need for the discovery is the same for all of you. So besides this right side here, about all the personal information that you can edit, by the way, clicking this icon over here. I will zoom in this here. Here you can just edit your information. There are some fields that are not changeable, but feel free to change the rest if you would like to. Other important fields over here on the left menu is, first of all, security, where if you would like, you can change your password, and you can also enable 2FA for more security. This will be disabled by default, but you can activate it here. And another thing pretty useful here for the discovery is languages. If the discovery you are enrolling, that you are doing at the moment, has content in Czech, you can just set your language as Czech if you would like to. So you just need to drag and drop and set Czech as your first language over here. Not all the discoveries has content in Czech, so just be aware of what we've been sharing in the previous emails. And yeah, if you would like, just set Czech as your main language, and you will see the subjects translated. Now I will just set it back to the normal, to the default settings, and yeah, let's just continue. You can access this menu when you are in the main page just by clicking here on the top right corner on your login and clicking in settings. It's pretty easy. It's the same menu. And to go back anytime to the main page, you just have to click this profile icon over here on the left. Okay, so what else can we find here? So you can see here, this left box is agenda. If there would be any event scheduled for the week, for the future, you would see it appearing here. Now there's nothing scheduled, that's why there's nothing. And impending evaluations, if I would subscribe for an evaluation or someone would have to evaluate me, the evaluation would appear here with the person and also which project I would be evaluating or which project I would be evaluated. So scrolling down a bit more, you can see the log time here, which is just a calendar view with your log time in the clusters in our computers. And here you can see the last achievements. This doesn't apply for the Discovery PC, so don't worry about it. And the projects. Right now I have no project here, and I will just show you why in a minute. So connected to the log time over here, the last thing I think I didn't mention, this little box this little availability button here says that I'm unavailable right now because I am not logged in one of the computers of the school. I'm using my personal laptop, so that's why it says unavailable. If I would be connected in one of our computers, in one of our workstations in the clusters, it would say which computer I am connected. You have different ways to know which computer, where is the computer that is marked here, because you can also see the same for other people. You can see it in the little banners on the tables. You can see there is a little sticker that says which computer it is. You will get familiar to it. This is how we orient the students and how we orient ourselves, the staff, with the computers. In addition to this, I'll show you another very useful page on the intranet that you can find over here in this little compass icon. So you would be clicking here. It brings you to an FAQ that, for curiosity, you can just check, but all the information that you need for the discovery has been already shared, or you can ask the staff or students around. Here you will find information about 42 and 42 Prague, specifically for PCINs and students. So you can just skip this, or you can read it for curiosity. So this is by default, this here, the FAQ. If you click this one here, clusters, it will bring you to this map of our clusters and the computer area. So you can see who is connected at the moment. You can see there is one student connected right now in this cluster. This is oriented always from Bocal, from our office side. So once you get familiar to this, it will be pretty straightforward, I believe. And you can see the same for the other big wing of the campus, which is symmetric. And again, it goes from the staff office, which would be located here. So this is the closest cluster to our office, to the staff office. There is no one connected here right now. And then you can see cluster 3, which for your discovery should be reserved for students unless it's a big discovery PCIN and staff has told you that you can log in here. You can see there is a student logged here, and co-working is the little zone in the auditorium area, the opposite to the kitchen. You can see there's fewer computers, and this is meant to be for co-working space where if there's no one connected there, you can have a call if you would like. There is one student connected here because we also have a few computers there. So lastly, and probably the most important part, I'll go back to the main page. If you click this space planet, I don't know how to call this, icon over here, it will bring you to the project list. So here you will only see the recommended projects at that time. So now as I'm starting a discovery, I only have the module 0 available, which I could click. I can see the project, a little description. I can open the subject. I could already start. I don't need to register. And I would register because this is the first thing you should do. And you can click on see my project page. And from here, you follow the instructions. And once you're done, you just click set the project as finished. I will not click this now because I will be showing this in a future video. So yeah, you can see this also appearing in the main page now because I registered to the project. It appeared down here, and if I would evaluate the project in the next hours, the grade would appear here. And if I would like to continue, regardless of the evaluations or the grade, I can click again on the planet icon, which, by the way, you can also see here. Sorry, this brings you to the holy graph, so just let's skip this one. It's not important for the discovery. You click back to the little planet icon, and you can see that I have one open team. So if I register to project, it appears here on a different name, and I still have the recommended projects. If I click on the list, you can click on the list to see all the projects for what you actually enrolled for the discovery. It just takes a bit of time to load. You will see all the modules that you can register and do. If you noticed in the previous page, there's only module 0 as recommended because the other ones are forbidden and they are locked depending on validating the previous one or not. So this is pretty important because it will not appear over there, but it will appear in this list section. I will just go back again because this is quite confusing sometimes and I completely understand. So you just go back here, and if you would like to continue and you are waiting for evaluation, you could just open this project and see the subject anyway. So this is the module 1. I'll close this one. If you can see here, it says that I have to validate module 0 and I cannot register. There's no register button. Once I finish the previous project, so the module 0, I will be able to register to this. But you can see the subject anytime for any project. And I believe that would be it for the intranet. So enjoy your discovery and see you in the next video.